legal framework to effectively manage the increasing complexities of integration and cooperation. Your Excellency, last but not least, commemorating the 25 years of the ESC calls for reflection and action. As we commemorate the 25 years of the East African Community, it is an opportune time and a moment to reflect on our achievements and challenges while planning for the future. We believe that now is the ideal time, Your Excellency, to establish a panel of experts that can be tasked with assessing the ESC progress and recommend strategies for the future. This panel should focus on vital areas of development, such as agriculture and food security, health system, climate change, infrastructure development, and harnessing technology to drive innovation. The panel should report directly to the Summit of Heads of State within a defined time frame, ensuring that its recommendations are actionable and timely. Additionally, Your Excellency, we respectfully request that the Summit Heads of State consider establishing a platform for direct engagement with EALA members. As representatives of the people, we are in a unique position to provide valuable insights into how ESC policies are impacting citizens on the ground. A meeting perhaps once a year on the sidelines of the summit meetings or any other forum would allow us to offer critical feedback and present tangible recommendations that align with regional decisions with the real needs of East Africa. In conclusion, Your Excellency, we extend again our heartfelt gratitude for your leadership and hospitality. The challenges we face, particularly around financial sustainability and regional integration, require urgent attention. The alternative financial mechanism, the establishment of the East African Investment Bank, and greater autonomy for EALA present viable solutions. And we call for their swift implementation to ensure ESC institutions are adequately funded and empowered. Furthermore, the adoption of a single ESC visa, the revitalization of the outreach and sensitization programs, the amendment of the treaty, and a renewed focus on intra-regional trade are critical areas where your leadership will continue to guide the ESC towards greater unity and prosperity. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your unwavering commitment to the success and unity of the East African community.
Mpigie makofi binti. I can see there are sharp girls in the East Africa. Unatoka wapi?
South Sudan.
South Sudan. Which side of South Sudan? Tonj. Tonj, this is up there. Okay. Okay, thank you. Very sharp girl. What she's talking about, this funding, a budget of $120 million is nothing. We should share it and provide it. But I think the issue is really to understand what I was saying before. Where will growth come from? Growth. Because like here, recently I was having some issue with my people here. They wanted me to ban rice from Tanzania. They were saying rice from Tanzania is killing our so-called rice farmers here. Inefficient farmers of Uganda of rice. They were saying because Tanzanian rice is cheaper, I should ban it. Imagine, I said I cannot do that. Because if I ban it, I am committing 4 sins. And since I want to go to heaven, I cannot be part of. Sin number 1 is that I am undermining those Tanzanians, rice growers, who are doing the rice better than my inefficient farmers here. So I will be, by denying them a market, I'm undermining them. Instead of encouraging them, say, since you grow the rice well, do it, we all buy from you. Secondly, I would also be crippling the Tanzanian, Ugandan rice growers, because they don't learn how to be more efficient. They depend on protection by the government. Then thirdly, I will be punishing the Ugandans, forcing them to buy more expensive rice from inefficient Ugandan rice growers instead of buying cheaper rice. But then number 4, then Tanzania will also kulipiza kisasi. Tanzania will also revenge by banning something from Uganda. Then that childish game goes on and our future is ruined. So if the policy makers and the bureaucrats understand where growth will come from, there is no way you can say you are developing Uganda if you don't care about East Africa. I can tell you that. To say that I'm developing Uganda, I'm developing Tanzania, but I don't care about East Africa, you are deceiving yourself. Because without East Africa, we shall not grow so easily. In the past, in 1980, I was the Minister of Regional Cooperation. And at that time, we were pushing COMESA. COMESA, you know COMESA? Yes. We went for the summit in Botswana. Then after that, I went to the bush to sort out some issues. But when I was in the bush, I heard that Botswana had pulled out of COMESA. I think even Tanzania also pulled out of COMESA. Now, the reason why Botswana at that time was not understanding the importance of COMESA was because they depended on diamonds. They were depending on diamonds. Now, diamonds are consumed by Europeans, not by us. Yes. So, I think they were not understanding the importance of COMESA. That's why they left. Tanzania also left. I don't know why they left. But now, the Botswana people are coming here because they are now beginning to understand the importance of the market, because they are now producing other things, including vaccines. They came here. They were trying to sell vaccines. So we don't have to learn from mistakes. The answers are already there. So I think what you should do, talk to your bureaucrats. Because the bureaucrats are the ones who sometimes advise the political people. And the political leaders, sometimes they are very busy. This one here, this one here, this one here. So if the bureaucrats dealing with the economy could be, if you could target them and they understand that growth will come from, because now like, the other day I went to the border. One of my clansmen in Tanzania had died. My clan goes into Tanzania. So I told President Chikwete, I said, my clansman has died, I want to go and say sorry. He allowed me. I went, crossed the Kagera River, went to, did something there with my clan. And then when I came back, on the Uganda side, there was a huge town which was not there. In 1979, when we were fighting Idi Amin, there was nothing there. Now there is a big town there. So I stopped in my car. I said, you people, where are you getting this wealth from? They said, from the river. That they are smuggling. They are smuggling. They are smuggling from the river, through the river Kagera. Because Tanzania is growing a lot of things now. They are growing maharage, beans, and other things, and then they are smuggling them. But why do you smuggle? You do it properly. So Tanzania now is becoming, even now they are going to Congo. They are really active now. They are beginning to know the importance of exporting to the region. Kenya, Wakenya hao ni wafanyabiashara wa zamani. They knew the nani. Although sometimes they forget about Christianity. They block my things, but me as a Christian, I said, whether you block me, Mungu atawasamehe. So I think what you need to do is really sensitize, especially the civil servants, so they understand and the business sector. The business people can understand much quicker. So wafanya biashara watawala msonge, bureaucrats tunawahitaji watawala msonge. What do we call bureaucrats kwa Kiswahili? Huh? Somebody tell me in the microphone. I know unaweza kusema watumishi wa serikali.
Urasimu. Urasimu.
Urasimu.
Yeah.
Huyu ni mtu ni nini? The bureaucrat.
Bureaucrat.
Unamhitaji bureaucrat.
Mrasimu.
Mrasibu.
Mrasimu.
Nitakuja kujua. Thank you very much. Let's go and have a group photograph somewhere. Oh, I have interfered with the... You know, wana mapinduzi hawajui mambo ya hitifaki, mnasema hitifaki. Hitifaki.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Honorable members, before I adjourn this House, tomorrow at 9 morning, we have to be in the chamber because we have our members will take oath. I said 9 because by 10, the Uganda National Parliament, they have a meeting there. So we have to be there at 9 a.m. They need the chamber tomorrow up to Thursday. This is one. Second, I adjourn this House to tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thank you.
Stand up for the anthems.